don't know why. Oh my god, man. Yeah, everything's fixed now. I genuinely don't know why my OBS just straight up died there, you know. I tried to reconnect and it won't reconnecting for some reason. But yeah, I hate when that happens because it just interrupts the flow of the stream.
Come on, I'll take you to try the local specialty, Halovian winged burgers. No way your world has that.
Man.
I've always been a gambler, teetering between bad luck and incredible fortune. But even for me, this draw of the cards is a bit...
Still, I have to say, I kinda like your servant. A partner who plays by the rules and knows his boundaries. I'd take that over you schemers any day. At least he's trustworthy.
Oh, no doubt he's an incredible servant, but... who exactly are you in Penaconian history? Oh, looks like, just like your servant, he's from another world.
Oh, forking hell. So, 2 outsiders summoned 2 more outsiders. What kind of xenophobic holy grail war is this? Man, all I asked you to do was a little recon. How'd you end up looking this beat? Oh, fork, gray hair. Ah, that's one of ours. Why the heck were you fighting him? Guess we'll have to clear up that little misunderstanding when we meet. You said his heroic spirit is like you guys.
Are you guys often summoned into worlds that aren't your own? Okay, what do you mean by a wrong Holy Grail War? Do you mean that in your world, the Holy Grail War is a common ritual, but in our world, old Odie completely botched the process?
Well, that makes things simple. We just find the muddle fudger behind this Holy Grail war and drag them out into the open. He's texting me now. What the fork? These lines. Did he just get possessed by the Night of Beauty? Whatever. It's not the first time he's acted like this.
What? Already hitting you up for revenge?
Nah, he wants us to meet at Clock Studios theme park. Says he wants to talk about an alliance.
I thought a heroic spirit would look... I don't know... more special?
This isn't quite my true form, but I'm afraid this is the only way I can appear before you. Summon at your request. I am... Caster. I would of course prefer to be honest with you, but every time I try to say my own true name, it turns into this.
Dissonance? But that's your name.
It was. But it's been trademarked, copyrighted, owned by someone else. I'm sorry, Master.
My cast is
Just call me
wasted.
Robin. I'm not used to being called anything else.
Miss Robin. I'm sorry if this isn't what you were hoping for. I'm just a faded star from the age of dreaming. A piece of dead skin in an industry that sheds its past without a second thought. I was brilliant. Once. Who was I? Well, maybe you'd find the answer buried in some old, forgotten magazine. They used to call me the Eternal Silver Screen Beauty. The Golden Note of Shipei's legacy. I've had even more names. But ever since I first stepped into the limelight, I've never had my own. Not even in death. Not even now. When I've been dragged from the grave to perform on this new world's old stage. Every time I even try to speak my name, it gets drowned out by that cursed dissonance. But it's my name. My name. Mine. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let it out. I get it. Sometimes I want to lose control too. When we're on stage, under the spotlight, performers like us have to keep our composure. Since you can't use your real name, what should I call you?
Caster. That's the title the Grail assigned me.
No, I don't like that. I want a name you chose, not a name that was chosen for you.
Thank you, Miss Robin. Then, call me Miss Note. For now. Funny. I don't remember being this emotional when I was alive. Maybe my fractured spirit origin is affecting my personality. No true name. No noble phantasm. Just this ridiculous talent for theatrics. But I'll do what I can. However little that may be, I'll fight for you and myself to earn a chance to wish upon the Holy Grail.
You want to win? To me, the only real victory is making this war disappear. And that's something weapons can never achieve. Only song can do that.
But people always remember the ones who win wars, never the ones who try and end them. Whether you want to end this war or win it, you're going to need allies. No performance is complete with only the lead on stage.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Out of everyone in this war, there are at least 2 people I can trust. I've already invited one of them, and I plan to lay everything on the table for him.
All right, enough about that. Let's find something to eat. Listening to your stomach rumble is making me hungry too. Almost there, Saber. Up ahead is the Dreamscape fast food restaurant.
Question is, should I now switch? Oh man, I'm already committed at this point, man.
My dear guests, welcome. What would you like to eat? Wait a minute. Isn't that our festive superstar? You're here for that Holy Grail war, right? Oh, please. This is Dreamflux Reef, and news spreads like wildfire in this place. And this must be the heroic spirit you summoned, huh? Dare I ask, miss, which famous person from Penaconian history do you represent? Gotcha. Like a secret recipe, huh? If this is your first time in Dreamflux Reef, I highly recommend the Halovian Winged Burger. It's a burger you won't find anywhere else. Our store only uses pure organic ingredients sourced from the Memory Zones farms. The soil they're cultivated in is free of harmful emotions.
All right, we'd like 100 burgers.
Okay, wait. Did you say 100? Are you sure about that?
The lady next to me needs to replenish some energy.
With so many Halovian winged burgers, it'll take a little time to prepare. Please be patient, folks.
So, Saber, what wish would you make to the Holy Grail?
Two Halovian wing burgers, 2 bottles of Sousa juice. Miss Note, is that okay?
Of course. But I'm afraid this isn't exactly a quiet spot to dine. We have a rather noticeable servant in front of us.
It's been a while. Miss Note, this is the trustworthy friend I mentioned to you earlier. Excuse me. Could you please put their meals on my
The
tab
first
as well?
thing you see.
Also, make sure we have a
How you
quiet
doing,
dining
Ada?
experience. No interruptions from the other guests. I'll leave an extra tip for that. Thanks.
All right, you can rest easy. No one's gonna bother you while you're eating.
Miss
Yeah, I've been
over there?
apart from my
turn down
OBS
the
just
murderous
dying
look?
earlier and cutting my stream
If your
for
hand's always
no
on your
apparent
sword,
reason.
I'll have to step in
pretty
to
decent,
protect
even though I'm
Miss
like
Robin.
somewhat sleep deprived right now. I'm still debating if I switch to like JP or English for this, but
Sorry to interrupt,
at this
dear
point I
guest,
think I'll
but
just stick with
if you're
English
gonna
as
fight,
much as I want to
maybe
hear
you should
like
eat
the
first.
voices for the
Your Holovian wing burgers are ready.
servants.
So, let's eat first?
Agreed.
You two ordered all of this? It seems they've all calmed down after eating. The dinner table really is the best place for diplomacy.
Yeah, because I play in Asia,
No problem
right?
at all.
So they come out here
love
first. I
seeing
know
people
for
smile after they're full.
EU they'll be out like
But
6
your
hours, and then
servant's
America's like
appetite
what,
is
another what,
truly impressive.
5 hours on top.
Miss Saber, I don't remember anyone like you in the history of Penacony.
Honestly, I wish they just like merged the voices for this event. It would have been so much better. Or just in general, really. I don't know why they don't do it.
I don't quite understand what you mean. Forgive me for asking such a naive question, but what exactly are you heroic
You know what,
spirits?
let me pause it
Are you
still.
truly the souls of historical figures who have passed?
Yeah, I know YouTube has a habit of it.
Magical energy, noble phantasms. Do these things really exist?
In life, I wasn't anyone special, so I'm quite surprised to have been summoned as a heroic spirit. I don't have the sense of security that Miss Saber has, nor have I even retained my true name. I honestly don't know what a servant as weak as I am can do for my master.
Miss Note.
Yep. Silent. Her, Archer, Lancer, and what's it? Hook was silent, and
Well
Jade
said.
was as well.
My brother
Everyone
once
else
told me
is
that
voice
Penacony
though.
is a land
But
of empty legends.
yes,
and
it's an
true
awkward one,
heroes.
man.
To him, the historical figures of Penacony
Have I downloaded
The
it?
legendary
I've
heroes
literally been debating
are all
to
just
download the JP
half-truths.
voices for like past
images
30 minutes,
created by
man.
later generations, like products in a store window. Even their dreams turn into reality TV prizes. But at this moment,
Like I know everyone's
whether
more or less
it's the
playing it with the
otherworldly
JP voices for the
Saber
most
or the
part.
historical Miss Note,
And I
I'm
know
certain you
some
both
people
are
still
more
want to see it in
than that.
English, but
and not just some
you know,
commercialized
part of me kind of wishes I had
product.
like a second account so I could have just done
Master?
both, but oh well.
Thank you for your comforting words. But in my current state, with my true name sealed, and not to mention being an enemy of that saber, I fear it would be difficult to protect you in front of other opponents, let alone help you achieve your dreams.
I'm the last remaining head of the Oak family.
Yeah, I can show you.
A chord master of harmony. I'm not as fragile as you think. And as of now, I no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail.
Master, what exactly are you saying? If you no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail, why did you accept the command spell, step into the summoning circle, and call me here?
I joined this game, held by old Odie, with mixed feelings. Because at first, I did have a vague idea in mind. My brother once summoned a higher power to intervene here for his own wishes. Hoping to turn Penacony into a utopia in dormancy. He failed, and now must walk the road of atonement. But the impact of his actions still lingers in the hearts of the people of Penacony. I wanted to use the Holy Grail to erase and heal those scars. To make up for my brother's mistakes. But now I realize I was wrong. Summoning Miss Note to the present world showed me that the Holy Grail does possess some sort of power. And entrusting my vague, unclear wish to an unknown entity would lead us down a very dangerous path.
Yeah, I mean,
Regardless of my intentions,
I would have seen no
my
reason
wish
for
is
them to
still
like
selfish.
miss out on this, but
It's
I
no
guess
different from my brother's wish.
think someone said what
I'm
I was reading.
sorry,
Someone
Miss
said that
Note.
what Saber's VA
moment
only
I
works on like
summoned you,
union projects or something like
I
that.
realized my true feelings.
Archer's VA apparently
The
don't.
people
It's
of
Taiwanese and
Penacony
he
are
only
not so
doesn't
weak
want to
that
work
they
with like
need
Chinese
Emma's
companies
dream
and
to
stuff.
save them.
I don't know
shouldn't
how
ask
true
the
it
Holy
is,
Grail for
but if that's
anything.
the case, fair enough.
What concerns me more is
Yeah, it always seems to be some sort of
what
issue with these
exactly
games now.
does old Odie want to use the Holy Grail for? No. We must unite everyone, temporarily setting aside any fighting.
From what I know of old Odie, he won't stop this game no matter what.
So I want to form an alliance with as many participants as possible. Until we clearly understand the true nature of this Holy Grail war and the power of the Grail, we shouldn't make any wishes too hastily.
You're a worthy successor of the Oak family, Master. But I think your plan for alliances is a bit idealistic. Each participant and their servant have their own desires. And until the final winner is decided, no one can guarantee that your trusted friend and his saber won't turn their blades on us. But, for now, I'll follow your lead. However, if the situation changes when trying to form alliances with other servants, I'll make my own decisions.
Huh? Boot Hill just sent me a really long text message.
I got one too. Was it a mass text?
Holy text.
Is this a text from Mr. Boothill? Putting the content aside, Boothill isn't exactly good at typing, let alone this kind of formal letter format.
See? Peace is just the interlude in a war. That Boothill. He's probably already been taken down.
No, he's a seasoned warrior. There's no way he's out this early. But someone must have gotten their hands on his phone and is using his identity to lure us to Clock Studios theme park. Yeah, I was thinking the same. If we rush over now, there's still a chance to save Mr. Boothill. What do you all think?
Then let's head out.
Yeah, Boot all all people, man. Come on, be serious.
Aren't we supposed to meet up here? Where did they go? Something's off. Maybe someone got the jump on him, took him and his servant out before we got here.
Or maybe our old friend is concerned about an IPC employee showing up. So they're lurking in the shadows to assess us. Well, past enemies can still become present-day allies. Am I right, cowboy?
Even with the IPC, he should at least trust me after we went through so much together. Hey! Come on out! Let's, chat about joining forces as a team. You ain't gonna get hurt.
Oh, they aren't coming. I went through a lot of possibilities in my head before we got here. But I never expected to face the most ridiculous of them all.
A shirtbag pulled off a scam on a Galaxy Ranger. Listen up, fork and shirtbags! Ain't no matter who you are and what you want to do. I've got you surrounded. Pop out now. Don't say I didn't warn you when you stub your toe on the way to the underworld.
Did you hear that?
Oh, of course
He's
it's.
gonna kill us if we don't give ourselves up. Oh, he's every inch a serious criminal with a huge bounty on his head. I'm positively shaking in my boots with how he talks. Huh? Wait, isn't that Mr. Aventurine of the 10 Stone Hearts? Why is a criminal wanted by the IPC walking around with an IPC executive, Sir, if that blasted cowboy's got you kidnapped at gunpoint, just give me a blink. Or maybe you two are actually friends? An IPC executive secretly in cahoots with a cosmic fugitive. Assassin, you've got to grab this awesome scene on film.
Oh, your servant is... Mr. Rekka? No. Wait, now that I'm looking at him, there's something off.
Hey, you know him? The guy in the IPC uniform next to Rekka?
There are more IPC employees who know my face than there are grains of sand in Sigonia's desert. You think I can remember them all?
Damn, shots fired.
Oh, wretched brat. You think I'm scared of you just because you're a Stoneheart? The Strategic Investment Department's reach may be long, but it will never reach my neck of the woods. After I win the Holy Grail, I will make everyone do as I say. I'll make you all kneel before me and beg for mercy, then have you bark like dogs, oink like pigs. No, croak like frogs.
So old Odie even sent invitations to your department? But I thought you folks barely stationed anyone at Penacony. Unless your name is...
Huh? Oh, have you actually heard of me?
Never mind. There's no way I'd ever remember the name of some nobody.
Oof. This guy's skull is just catching strays every minute, man.
Executives have never treated us basic workers as people. You would send me to a primitive post like the Cienjo with one word and switch me over to Penacony with the next. I thought Penacony might be a juicy gig. But all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of papashi. It's making my neck crank even worse. But hey, all of that'll soon be a thing of the past. Aventurine, ha, I'll replace you and become the new Stoneheart of that name. Assassin, use your noble phantasm to bring me victory.
Huh? Do I finally get to see this shrimp servant in action? Archer, get ready for a fight.
The
Good
filming
lick.
has begun.
Oh, wow, I don't know.
Take your positions. Let the
Oh, I got a
camera
lot of typos,
roll.
eh?
Let the film spin, and let us return to the silent horror picture show. Ready? Action!
Oh, so this is even voiced on voice story. They are really taking this whole non-voice thing serious, man. Gotta save that money somehow, I guess. There's subtitles here. Oh my god.
I've always wanted to see you people like this. A bunch of idiots subjected to my every whim. And why have you been reduced to this, may you ask? Because now I am the protagonist. You extras will never be treated in the same way as me. I can't wait to hear what kind of petrified screams
And
you'll
I
be
hope you
making
get to
in
see
this
Scott
horror
and like
show.
other planets and stuff as well, man. Guys,
Wait.
as much as you
I
get shit on,
forgot.
it's so good
No one can hear
sometimes.
their own screams in Assassin's noble phantasm. leave after entering Boss Scott's turf? In your dreams!
Bruh.
Supporting characters with no voice dubbing shouldn't waste the audience's time with your lines.
I feel like they just throw the shots at like the VAs that are not voicing.
Action!
Third rate nobody. Damn boy. I saw your subtitles. I am actually dying from this dialogue, man.
You fool! How did you let your true name slip like that? Isn't that supposed to be a heroic spirit's greatest weakness? Assassin! Did I, the protagonist, ever give you permission to run? As the star of this film, I'll be the one to personally tear you all apart limb by limb. You see these chainsaws in my hand? With assassin's power, these two poison saws can cut 3 times in the blink of an eye. That's 6 cuts in one go. My concealed sword chainsaw reversal. You won't escape me even if you turn into a swallow.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Damn boy. Battlefield could even get into it though. Oh, I love Scott, man. Act 2 is about to begin. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow burner. I would assume it does somewhat get better later on, but I think that's the problem with like HSRs, that sometimes it takes too long to get going.
Greedy? Is this what you meant by giving me more power?
I don't think that would be the case, Loomis.
Now, I will take back everything you took from me. You shall pay tenfold. No, 1,000-fold.
Like, I genuinely wish it was just mixed in together for this event. I know they can do it, they're just choosing not to. It cannot be that hard.
Private disagreements? You ruined my life! You made me bark and oink and face into motion, moving from one puny post to another in the cosmos, in despair and misery. That this is what you call it? Private disagreements? You and your little entourage of extras. You won't get to be cocky for much longer. The power inside me is breaking out, trying to be free. 1 Scot, 2 Scots, 3 Scots. My scalp is scratchy. 2 got stuck in there.
Oh my god.
Fear me, mortals, for I am everywhere. In your dreams, in your shadows, right behind your back. Now I, the Lord of the Wolf Pack, the 1,000-faced Scot, will devour all! 7 ways to end your lives. 7! Let me show you the overwhelming strength of numbers!
Harmony and unison. Stars echo.
To the soul.
Serenity is before me.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Jesus Christ.
Insanity.
Don't you think you messed this one up? Oh, damn it! Weren't you just getting your butt kicked a moment ago?
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
We are gathered here today to commemorate the many Scots who have sacrificed their lives again
My
and again.
god.
Well, if those dead weights weren't dragging me down, I'd have won ages ago. The true lone wolf walks alone. Only weak rabble sticks together. Coward! You've been hiding at the back all this time. Even my eyelashes did more work than you. Greedy! Do you still even want the Holy Grail? Go change the script on the fly! Move the stage props! Give me more power! Let me crush them all! Crush them in the palm of my hands like a true villain! Greedy, are you trying to betray me? Don't forget, I am your master! With my command spell, you'll have to...
What the fuck? Right. Edo, you said you wanted to see the banner, right? That is the banner. Available long term. How can the event be opened? You just need to wait for it to be unlocked in your region. Yeah, I know Mila's ahead of me. He's skipping some of the story. Or some of the text, well, he pretty much skips half of it. Like, if I was to skip, I'm pretty sure it would have been done by now. But I assume we have like another hour or so.
Ribbit, evil spirit, why do you despise humans so? Is there not a single ounce of love or compassion in your heart, Ribbit? If I back down now, I'd be the same as all the other Scots. So, if you want to hurt Miss Robin, you'll have to walk over my dead body, Ribbit! Old foe, you've arrived just in time. Help me! Together we can crush this blasted evil spirit! Doesn't matter if you want to punish me later or demand an explanation. As long as Miss Robin is safe, you can do whatever you want with me, Ribbit. Ribbit?
Playing as Hanu again.
Ribbit? Ribbit?
I'm just beating up Scott now. My god. Bro, what the fuck is going on, man?
Ribbit! Here comes a hero of justice, Ribbit! Greedy split my consciousness into countless fragments in the previous battle, just like what happened to Miss Robin. I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who'd have thought there's justice in that man called Scott? And yet, my chest burns with righteous fire. Then, I thought, what if this is all part of Scott's plan? What if the evil side of him is lying in wait within me, ready to spring to action at any moment? I want to go with you to save the other Miss Robins, and I also need someone to kill me if Scott ever takes over my body. To honor the trust placed in me, I will never bend to evil, Ribbit. Ribbit, I'll prove my justice with my actions, Ribbit.
Alright, Del, good night. I want to sleep myself. So, Oh no, Scott died.
Can't keep going with all of you. But I'll die happy, knowing that I gave my life for justice, to keep others safe. Tell Rakshmi, the night we broke up, I lied to her. There's no such thing as a Scot of justice. That justice is a part of the name. It doesn't mean anything. What do you think? How would you rate this shocking reveal, Ribbit? Director, heal me up! I worked so hard to lead them into the trap, and now you're shooting me in the butt!
I've not used this in a whole minute. Emila's finished? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It don't seem too long of an event. So I feel like the lack of voice acting in this part, I would like, is kind of annoying.
Farewell. Insanity. To the soul.
this divine power, I reforge all things! Insanity! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
With this divine power, I reforge all things! To the soul! Insanity! Get them! To the soul!
Okay, so no, God. Man said no extra page, just like, yeah, I'm out, man, I'm dead. Hey, yo, Scott, what the fuck? I said, please stop acting. My God.
Archer, as my servant, you'll come with me, right? Oh, what's wrong with being a little underhanded if we can win?
I guess we're gonna fight him. I haven't done Adventuring as a boss in ages, man.
So you still refuse?
Yeah, I mean, Adventuring is back because you switched sides.
I should use my command spells to force you into submission, but I
probably
hate
feel like the
brands in the
better
flesh
option
that
for
bend
now, anyway.
someone to another's will. If staying with them is your wish, then so be it. But sometimes a change in perspective will make you see the gamble in its entirety.
But this guy's Scott, man. Unbelievable.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
Serenity is before me.
To the soul, Insanity. Get them. To the soul. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Harmony and unison.
Bro, this team is like not SP friendly at all.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Torment and doubt, farewell.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul.
Stars echo. No more time.
Get them. Insanity.
Serenity is before me.
To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Nice solo, bro.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Insanity.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
To the soul.
May song bring us victory. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just a frail scholar. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity.
There you go. Mate, I kid you not, auto some days it helps, but there are times where it's just
Are you seeing the enemy's position now, Archer? Now it's time to put an end to this.
like, I'm that lazy when it comes to HSR now. Like I auto maybe with chaos, pure
Why
fiction,
do actors in horror
collected
films never see
shadow.
where the monsters come
It's
from?
crazy because I still get all
Why
stars as
do
well.
monsters keep popping into the frame as long as the film
Like,
is
it's gone to that
rolling?
point where now I don't really even have to play
It's
the
because
game.
the true monster is born beyond the set. The director's
Like after
lens
this Edo, I'll show you
is
my
the real
my
cradle of
ACT.
errors.
I kid you not.
Your presence concealment
It was
skill
that
is
easy. I think there was
simply a
like one
manifestation
AC
of the theatrical
where
rule
I had
that
to take over,
characters in
but
a
apart
story
from
cannot
that,
see the cinematographer
I've just been
filming
doing it on
behind the
auto now. And
lens.
bearing in mind, I don't even have like super
But
strong
monsters
characters.
are different. They are the soul
Like,
of
yeah, fair
horror
enough. Some of them are
films.
built pretty
The
well, but
focus of the
others,
lens.
some are still running
Their line of
4-star
sight
light
is always
cones.
fixed on the camera's position.
Still use some
That's why
4-star
only
sometimes,
Scott,
but
the man playing
yeah,
the monster,
it's
can see you.
it's not that hard anymore.
You win.
What's his name? What's his name? Hule? Yeah, Hule's a
lurking
fucking
behind the
bitch.
lens
But
and
that
getting
guy,
real
he's
monsters to step into the theater.
I can't remember
That
what
was my
ACO
finest
Every Chaos it was,
offline
but my god, that guy,
marketing
he
campaign
shredded me one
Who'd
time.
have
I was
thought
like,
that
bro,
someone
this
could
guy is
still
a
see through
fucking
my
unit,
tricks
man.
hundreds of years in the future. How did you do it, friend?
Did I never mention it to you? Well, I am your fan, Mr. Greedy.
Yeah, I figured as much. Fine, I'll probably just decimate him at this point. I need to get him.
A
I'm
director of
literally like
flops from
10 wishes
centuries
away,
ago,
possibly.
catching the eye of a big shot from the strategic investment department. Thanks for the compliment, but that was a pretty bad lie from you.
Oh, have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Greedy. After I stumbled upon your first movie, curiosity led me to dig through the archives of Greedy films. Now, you had each moviegoer sign a death and liability release waiver before entering the theater. And you released memory zone memes into the theater at intermission. Oh, these interactive marketing tactics were way ahead of their time. You could
Have
smell
Mighty.
out
You know what's
exact
crazy
market
is that
demands
for
and deliver
Mighty, I
maximum
farmed
impact
for
with
him. I got
minimal
everything for him,
resources.
but I didn't wish for him.
Had we met back then, I would have made sure to secure a spot for you in the marketing department.
I'd rather not be recognized for those achievements.
You could have been rolling in riches. But you poured everything into filmmaking to create something you loved. You're a director worthy of respect for that alone. But what you've done is unforgivable.
The watchmaker said almost the same thing to me back then. But like I said, I concede. I have no talent and can't create true art. I've come to terms with that after dying.
Then could you tell us old Odie's plan? If he truly wanted to achieve his wish, he could have easily hired a few masters to stage out a variety show with a rigged outcome. But he deliberately gathered a group of uncontrollable individuals to participate in a Holy Grail war that might never even happen.
Mr. Odie gave me a backup plan before I came here. When I lose, I'm to humbly admit defeat and invite everyone to the Grand Theater. Mr. Odie and the Holy Grail will be waiting for you there. You'll hear all the answers from him. And you, my fan, this little behind the scenes is just for you. I believe the reason Mr. Odie reached out to you all is simple. You'll bring in higher ratings for this show.
There's nowhere in Penacony more fitting for a grand finale than the Grand Theater. Oh, Mr. Boothill, why are you looking at me like that?
Didn't expect someone like you to be that Fudger's fan.
Well, instead of calling me Master, a word that brings back dead class structures, I prefer you address me as Mr. Aventurine.
See, Red Guy? Those business crooks are all the same. They take everything you throw at them, insulting them's like punching a cotton fluff ball. Ain't no fun at all.
I'm going with you. It doesn't matter whether Miss Node is now friend or foe. I will bring her back.
Oh, by the way, I think I forgot to ask. Mr. Boothill, do you know which department Scott's from?
Whoa, yeah!
What the fuck?
Whew. Now, that's more like it.
Goddamn
Let's move
Boothill
out.
boy. Ooh, a boss fight. So we have that thing from Penacony and the bug. He must include Saber. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I'll bring Sunday, I'll bring Robin. Need a healer. I'm not bringing Huahua because I ain't doing much. Let us bring... Oh, my archer's there already, damn boy. I didn't even see that I claimed him. Crazy. Gotta go.
The sharp instincts of a businessman are enough for me to know where and when to make my moves. And the Holy Grail has told me everything I need to know. You are the servant of that Galaxy Ranger. I didn't think your nose would be even sharper than the Bloodhound family's minions. Is it really wise for you to charge in here on your own instead of loyally?
I was thinking to use Venturine, but then I was like, I know the bugs then, I need something to cleanse.
Quite a pinch right now and would appreciate a speedy rescue. I appreciate the advice, truly. In that case, am I not giving the Holy Grail a new purpose? It'll become an entertainment spectacle much more worthy of investment than some wish-granting chalice. Quite the impressive insight, servant from another world. Your presence here was certainly a surprise to me, but you and your friends are needed. The Holy Grail needs more efficient fuel. And that means you. Miss Note? No. It's time for you to show Penacony your true charm.
I did what you wanted me to do.
Well done, my old friend. So many years have passed, but I still remember every performance you gave, every dance you danced, every melody you sang. You were like a blooming iris. But I prefer how you are now compared to your heydays on the stage. Stripped of all the external pretenses. So simple. So ordinary.
Enough, OT. Outdated metaphors are as revolting as last night's leftovers. I've kept my promise. Now, it's your turn.
There's no rush, my old friend. Everything you desire can be obtained without magecraft or miracles. Money is all it takes. The so-called Holy Grail is nothing more than a vessel crafted from gold. And the real stars of this show are about to make their entrance. Your job is to hold them off until the last step of the ritual is complete. Once that is done, I will honor my end of the deal.
Oh, T. Looks like your business acumen has rotted along with this world. I could barely restrain that one servant, and now you expect me to take them all on?
Don't be so modest. Unlike Greedy, you are a true artist. You had the talent to bring thousands of characters to life, all on your own. You are the perfect counter to these heroes. I will give you the power the Holy Grail has accumulated so that you can crush them all. Then this grand spectacle will come to a glorious finale.
Fork it. Wasn't that blue guy supposed to scout this place ahead of us? Haven't even heard a single peep from him so far. Could that old man have pulled a fast one on him?
This note. I'm glad you're okay.
Wait. Something's off. Miss Note. I trust that you've seen Lancer here, haven't you?
Yes. He came to the Grand Theater with his spear raised and ready, eager to impale old Odie on the curtain. I couldn't agree more with his approach. But I still have dreams left unfulfilled in this miraculous second life. So, I asked him to take a break. And I must insist that every one of you take a break as well. Until Mr. Odie finishes the ritual. Fear not. There will be no pain. Please, leave your passion and ambitions on the stage. Like how actors shed their fatigue and makeup behind the curtains. And rest.
Let the curtain fall!
Oh,
Cannon can, Crescens!
Oh, Artorias! Here to draw the sword, aren't you? I knew it! That mage Merlin spun such a tall tale, something about whosoe'er pulleth out this sword of this stone is rightwise king
Boy,
of all
oh, you're
England.
cutting corners, man. They got to
Even
save
an
that money.
apprentice knight wouldn't be able to resist that. That being said, a little fellow like you drawing the sword and becoming king, I really can't picture that.
Yeah, see, part of me kind of wishes I had JP voices on for this. Oh my god, what a doll, holy shit.
The only thing I remember is being woken up by someone in a space station. My earliest memory was boarding a train headed for the stars and meeting many kindred spirits as friends. Though I have no past, I have a future. I'm totally free. So, this is the sword in the stone?
She was nothing more than an ordinary girl. Playing the part of a king was already painful enough. Why should we force her to continue in the delusion known as heroic spirits? Better to cast aside her sword, abandon her glory, and become a nameless nobody who watches the world's grand show on the sidelines. I'll help all of you to remove the hero's garish makeup, bit by bit, until I've wiped away even the choice you've made to become a hero. Until I've wiped away all the pain you've endured on this thorny road. I've prepared a simple and happy life for all of you in this show, including you, Trailblazer.
So, newcomer, are you staying? Someone like you has probably already burned through all your luck just trying to get into the Herta space station, but I'll go through the motions and confirm it anyway. Just so you know, working at the Department of Cosmic Geography isn't as easy as you think. Look, I thought I was pretty impressive too when I first arrived. But you'll be beaten into shape in no time. You're just a regular researcher on this station. No one's gonna even bat an eye at your so-called talents and smarts. And I'm the Cosmic Geographer. Who's that, a game character? Are you dreaming or something? Maybe you should take a sick day and get a checkup at the medical department. I'm a bit of a fan of the Astral Express, and I know that every nameless who boards it has been through some incredible adventures. So, tell me, what great deeds have you done? Oh, I've heard of that! Apparently, a valuable relic was stolen from the space station. It was swallowed by a mysterious intruder, which then led to an attack from the Antimatter Legion. If it weren't for Madame Herta stepping in to handle the crisis, we'd all be burnt to a crisp by now. Any idea who that mysterious intruder was? Yep, you guessed it. It was you, brat. The only reason you got a job here is that lead researcher Asta took pity on you. Oh, you mean the Lord Ravager who recently appeared on the Xianzhou and caused a huge ruckus? From what I've heard, her plan was foiled by the general of the Luofu, but the Xianzhou people paid a heavy price for it. Listen, don't use someone else's tragedy as your bragging material. Let me guess. Next, you'll say you were invited to the Charmony Festival and became the festive superstar. Oh, I know what's happening now. The Department of Implement Arts imported a batch of dream bubbles. Loads of young, naive researchers have been wasting entire days in them, ignoring even their paid work. You probably ate too much of that Memoria too and thought those illusions were real. Uh-huh. Why else would you believe you're a nameless aboard the Express? Well, I can't say I blame you. I heard the Express did invite you to join them, but you turned them down. Are you regretting that choice now?
So this is what would have happened if we didn't join.
I became afraid.
Well, your resume doesn't show any particular skills, so I'll start you off with some light tasks. Sort the Department of Cosmic Geography's expenditure report for the past 6 months, schedule research meetings for the upcoming month, collect project proposals from all levels of researchers. Yeah, that should keep you busy for a while. What else would you be? Madam Herta? I'm off. Be sure to do your job well. Yeah. Sometimes I regret picking the Geography of the Universe course when I was 14 and walking away from quantum history. I felt math was just too tough for me back then. But now I ask myself, would I still be stuck in this dead-end job if I made a different choice? No, come on. Don't worry about the what-ifs. Why waste time regretting a choice you've already made? Look at me. Things aren't so bad here, are they?
You're late, newcomer. A few more system days of delay, and we'll miss the reimbursement deadline. I'll cut you some slack, given that you're new. Now get to work.
What a messy desk. Am I supposed to organize all this stuff? Where do I even start?
You're too slow. Keep going like this, and you'll still be here when the Amber Lord makes our next hammer swing.
What are you standing around for? You think space bionic snails are going to do the work for you?
These reports are endless. And the stuff written in there is really weird. Hold on. I think I've seen that person over there before. Come on, Uncle A. Don't you ever feel like you...
Uncle A? What a name, boy.
I'm exhausted. I feel like I can't even think anymore. But deep down, I still feel like I don't belong here.
Oh man, the fact that I'm missing the voice acting here, man. Like, they really should have merged the voice acting. Apparently they knew from time ago there weren't going to be English VA for like the fake characters, well, some of them anyway. My thing is that if you knew, why didn't you just merge it together then?
Dream. I should get to work.
But like sometimes I kid you not, these companies are super lazy, man.
Geography meetings for the next month. This should be easier than yesterday, right?
Yeah, that whole VA situation was just so messy, man. So messy. Like, essentially, we just got shafted for like how many months in HSR. Damn boy, man is moving like a slave.
Astral Express. I turned down their invitation back then. Did I really make the right choice? There's a fanfic? Well, I did not know that, man. I think my issue is just that, oh, they're like, oh, now the stuff is going to be added in. So it's like, for those of us that have already played it, it's just like, bro, we've been shafted, you know? I mean, if there's a way to replay the cutscenes again, and just only the cutscenes, then fair enough. But yeah, this thing has just been, it's just basically stained the whole industry, more or less. Camelot, I guess that's the next planet we're going to. I'll think about it. I'll make sure to give you my answer before the express leaves. I'm so tired. Maybe I should head back first. The Astral Express.
Let me tell you the story of a bird who was imprisoned wrongfully. She was once a singer, thrown into a dark cell for composing songs that the powerful didn't like. The bird heard many voices of sorrow. So, she sang for the others trapped inside, soothing their homesick hearts and inspiring them to rise up. In the end, the bird broke free with a pocket watch, a wolf, and countless companions by her side. The bird believed that she would begin a new life after gaining freedom. She would shine on the stage and the silver screen, displaying her beautiful feathers and voice. Just as she had once brought hope to the hopeless. But she was wrong. Penacony soon became unrecognizable. The songs she sang, the films she starred in, and even her own life were all locked away in a cage called money. Turned into mere commodities. The movie studio wanted to turn the bird into a symbol of beauty. But the bird longed to escape from this suffocating, filthy gutter. They stripped away her stage name, replaced her with a fresh-faced chick, and smothered her with slander and rumors, leading her to a disgraceful end.
So, you seek revenge on those who tarnished your name?
No. The exact opposite, in fact. When I returned to this world, I realized there was no one left to take revenge on. Instead, I will reclaim the name they took from me and erase every single work I've ever produced. I'll destroy every trace of my existence. As
you know how it feels to be locked in a cage and have everything taken from you. So why do you still trap the Masters and heroic spirits in your noble phantasm when they wish to end this Holy Grail war? Old Odie may be able to fulfill your wish, but the cost he demands is far greater. As someone born in the same era as him, you should know this better than I do.
Ugh. OT is nothing more than a parasite feeding on Penacony. Of course I won't trust him. But you're different, Master. He's a worm who has a wish for the Holy Grail. Yet, there's nothing the Holy Grail can do to sway you. If you want to stop my noble phantasm, you'll have to force me with a command spell. Come, Master. Take away my free will. Just like how they took away my name and career with their contracts and laws.
You know I won't do that, Miss Note. Let's make a wager. I've never once gambled in my life. I bet that those masters and servants will not yield to your noble phantasm, even though you've stripped their identity as heroes. I trust them.
I will wait and see.
I feel like I had a strange dream, but the details keep slipping away. My body feels so heavy. But I can't rest. There's still today's work to get through.
boy, the corporate life.
The express is already left. Going there will be pointless. Let's go to the lab. Hit the cafeteria. Let's go fishing together. Let's go watch a movie. Isn't life on the space station wonderful? People would kill just to live the life you have here. There's no antimatter legion. No abominations of abundance. This place is the most peaceful paradise in the universe.
Something's stopping me from leaving this place. I need to avoid them.
We're not holding you back. Let's have lunch together. Stop. The future of a nameless is nothing but emptiness and despair. Do you think you're special? Think of Tiernan and Kelbeck. The nameless who were better than you. They were all consumed by the lightless outer space, never to return.
So you'll finally admit that I'm a nameless!
Would you still pull this weapon out? Even if it'll bring about a tragic end? Which is why I've crafted such gentle dreams for you all. Isn't that what you've been looking for all this time?
Regret this!
I'll never regret.
You're not that late. Kind of.
Why? Such blind courage! Don't you ever feel regret? Harmony and unison.
In the mood for another beating?
Overcome the thorns. To doubt farewell.
This.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Night. Stars echo. No more time.
Step up, let's see us.
What a muted character.
I can't become a fool like you. And I won't agree
My
with
supports.
Heard the call. Serenity is before me.
This.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Night. Stars echo.
How do you unlock the event? You have to wait for it to come out in your region or what server you're on. So it's out in Asia already. EU will get in like
how I failed in life.
4 hours time or less than 4 hours. And America's like a few hours. Basically like 12 PM your server time.
End for a traitor.
The performing arts had given you so much pain, Miss Note. Why did you choose to remain on Penacony's stage after leaving your prison?
Because I still remember how the rough prisoners fell silent and the crying children smiled whenever I started to sing. Those small moments made me feel free, even in that iron cage. But Penacony has changed. After so many Amber eras, it's become almost unrecognizable. And now, I am locked in this newly forged prison. Anyway, it's time to end this. A servant who betrayed their master has no right to exist.
Then, as you wish. With the first command spell, I return your name to you. On behalf of Penacony, Asna. Even if they have trademarked your name and stripped you of everything, that does not make you an unknown failure. Hold your head high, Mother of Iris. With the second command spell, I return to you the testament of your existence as a heroic spirit. Your death was what made singers and artists realize the need to reclaim their freedom and dignity for merchants. You are not some forgotten shadow. You are the founder of the Iris family, one of the 5 major lineages of Penacony. That's why you chose to borrow that name, isn't it? A figure shaped by your students and friends, by Maven and the Watchmaker. Miss Note, the one who sang freely in Dreamville.
No more. I don't want to hear anymore.
With the third command spell, as your junior on the stage, I return to you your freedom as a person. Mother of Iris, you will no longer be controlled by anyone from this moment on. You will now only dance for yourself. This farce is nearing its end, but I hope you can step out of the Grand Theater before you disappear and meet Penacony's artists. You are still a hero to them, no matter the slanders your name bears.
Boothill and the others got out too. Should I go check on them?
A different life? Penacony's dream bubbles are pure cancer. The Charmony Festival nearly killed me. And that servant's fantasy almost finished the job.
So, where did she put you?
I had a dream where I could never win. I got to live as an obedient serf and gave up on even the thought of gambling.
Darn right. Quit gambling. That's quite the educational dream you had there.
And you? Where'd you send you?
Me? I had a long-awaited reunion.
Go time?
A day of peaceful...
There he is.
Looks like Lady Asna has failed. What a shame. She was just one step away from tearing the flame of dreams off the servants and tossing them into the Holy Grail as fuel. But that's the business world for you. No matter how capable your collaborator is, you gotta handle the most critical parts yourself.
Oh, fudgehead. It's time to tell us what kind of stinking pie you're cooking up with this Holy Grail war.
Oh, I've lived for 10 Ember Eras already. As long as I give the word, my medical team can squeeze a few more years out of these old bones. What a great misunderstanding. There are no enemies that can't be made into friends in the world of business.
Good point. But I'm still very curious about your little scheme.
Miss, what you're talking about is something only the Genius Society would obsessively chase after. I've been very clear about this from the start. The Charmony Festival met a hasty rap. And Penacony needs a fresh economic boost. We need to create a business venture that will grab everyone's attention. A holy grail that grants wishes is just the golden goose we need. If this ritual works, then Penacony will own a glorious show to keep the money rolling in for 10 more Ember Eras. The carnival that even the Charmony Festival can't compete with. Even if I do have some personal objectives in this first ever Penacony Holy Grail War, that's none of your concern. Wealth that pops out of thin air will only lead to inflation. Financial growth can't be achieved by miracles. It requires precise balance and expert handling. I like money, but I don't like to play a numbers game. What I like is watching people swarm into Penacony, spending their entire fortunes just to buy a chance to enter the Holy Grail War. I like having alfalfa credits pour out of the Gilded Hour, entering the Cosmic Exchange. I like seeing my business rivals being crushed and manipulated, and then lose everything in the end. I like to acquire companies that I've never heard of, fusing them into my empire with a mere wave of my pen. The Golden Hour will set the prices for goods based on my desires, and the Blue Hour will craft Penaconian fashion based on my whims. Do you honestly believe Penacony was built on empty ideas like dreams and wishes? No. What truly underpins and supports this is what you deem crude. It's the unending flow of money. On this rock called money, we have built the planet of festivities.
Okay, so I'm reading on Twitter, apparently, if you do this event in 3.5, the fake characters will be dubbed in JP while you're playing in English. Now my thing is, why was it not done now? Like, you knew this was going to happen. Why are you waiting to 3.5 for it to happen?
But since there can only be one winner in this game, how do you plan to decide the victor after
Oh, that's so fucking shit.
Bow out? Why don't we discuss a collaboration instead? Whoever can eliminate the others shall have the chance to make their wish to the Holy Grail. I will give you that right. We can even formalize it with a contract, using precise logical language to word our wishes, ensuring the Holy Grail fulfills everyone's desires. After all, isn't this the very moment you've all been fighting for? Masters and servants?
Nah, we need to whip this fella's hind end, then smash it to pieces.
Well, I've already been the scapegoat once today, so I'll pass this opportunity to Mr. Odie.
If you are all so keen to make me your enemy, I suppose I'll have to become the final challenge on this variety show. The rules said a master is supposed to summon a historical figure as their servant to enter the Holy Grail War, but who should I summon? This question has haunted me for quite some time. Should I get the washed-up director I sponsored? Or the legendary star whose name I purchased? No, they are not worthy of being my servant. That's when a thought crossed my mind. Why not summon myself? A person who's still standing strong after 10 amber eras of business intrigue? Isn't this living legend staring back at me in the mirror? I used myself as the catalyst. I wanted to see how the business magnate Oti reflected in the history of Penacony would respond to my call as a servant. I wanted to see how people truly view me in history. The answer really hurts. To them, I'm nothing but a parasite, sucking out the sap of Penacony's oak from the top. A bug, madly devouring wealth.
Ah, of course it's this.
Do you want to take the Holy Grail?
Ouch. Bro!
So, the person we've been talking to was old Odie's servant all along?
Indulge yourselves!
I order you, Saber! Destroy all that is evil! Heard the call. Head down. Farewell.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unity.
watch over you and guide you on your path. Crush it, Saber! With the power of the command spell, I command you to release your noble phantasm and shatter the Holy Grail!
Is this grand theater ever gonna see a day of peace? I'm starting to feel bad for the Bloodhounds and the Dreamweavers.
No need to feel bad for a heritage building insured with hundreds of different policies. Old Odie would never allow himself to lose a single coin over that. Unfortunately, no master was harmed in the making of this show. Even if we tried to hold him accountable, he'd probably just brush it off with his usual tricks. The best legal team money can buy, and sky-high compensation. And
Thoughts on the story?
Grail War has already given
Well,
him
minus the
far
fact that
beyond
we
what
have
he's
to wait an
planned
extra patch for them to put in the JP voices while
silver
playing in
lining is that
English.
this little spectacle will
I thought it was
serve as
okay for the most part, but it definitely dragged in
excuse
some
during
parts.
negotiations.
I
Madam
think
Jade to pry
I would
open
give
an
it
even
probably like a
bigger
6.5
opportunity
out
in
of 10.
Pentacony.
Like, I was really expecting this to be done well, but yeah, I think they fumbled in quite a few parts. Yeah, they plan to do
Mr.
that.
Scott's issues will be handled by the IPC.
We switched to JP. Oh, yeah, it seems everyone did.
Pentaconian rules, stinking of money.
And I was
Lancer,
so much
let's go
debating
take
to actually
care of
switch
that
as
old
well, but I was like, you know what? I'm already like more than an hour in. Let me just keep it as English for now. It's not that they decided to remove them, it's just that I think there's some issues. So supposedly Saber's VA is like union only, so it wouldn't really do this. Archer's VA is like Taiwanese, so he doesn't really want to work on like any Chinese company games or something like that. Supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not. Lancer, I've got no idea. But yeah, it's odd that there's like no English VA for them. They suddenly become mute. Man. It still boggles my mind that they just said, you know what, we'll wait an extra patch before we add in JP voices before you while playing in English for this event. Like, they must have known from time ago that they were gonna have this issue, so why was it not just added in from the get-go? Oh, fucking hell, man. Sometimes these decisions that these companies do,
Let's skip the last minute
really
segment
boggles
analysis,
my mind.
alright? And when it comes to fashion, you're not much better than me, Guardian of Humanity.
The Holy Grail broke. What a shame. People have pursued it, fought for it, made sacrifices for it, and died for it. Much like they did for our own Penacony. They poured their dreams into Penacony to shape the planet into what it is today. But the question is, has Penacony ever answered their dreams? Look at this Memoria singularity. 10 Amber Heirs have passed. And out of those who once came here to build Penacony from the ground up, only one despicable old man is left. His friends, his enemies, they're all gone. I must confess to both of you, my wish has been granted. No matter how you see me, no matter how deeply we hated each other in the past, the Holy Grail has recognized your achievements and brought you forth as heroic spirits. Don't you think this is a rather unique reunion of old friends? It's unfortunate that Mikhail, that old rascal, couldn't be here to join us.
Mr. Odie, your wish truly moves me. If I didn't know you better, I'd almost be swayed by your sweet words. A reunion of old friends. No, it's just another part of your business deal.
Alright, we're back. That's the second time our OBS done it, and I don't know why.
I've cut out everything related to the participants' privacy and kept only the most thrilling parts of the Holy Grail War. It may not be an artistic masterpiece, but
sort this out
it
when I'm
should
done.
meet your commercial expectations.
That'd be enough for me. You artists always aim to carve your names into art's annals no matter the cost. Too bad those who actually succeed are as rare as the winners of the Holy Grail War. I'm not like that.
I don't know what's wrong with my OBS today. It always works fine. But today it is just having like an encoder
The
problem.
memories of former
I need to look
heroic
into
spirits are also worthy compensation.
Memories of a flop director like Greedy? Do enlighten me. What worth do those hold?
His memories are indeed positively worthless as a filmmaker, but when it comes to him as a person, those memories are treasures beyond compare. He has had his struggles, disappointments, and defiance, only to be reduced to another nameless nobody. That man is a symbol of the Penacony of his times, a most ridiculous clown and a most genuine hero. How could I ever miss out on a memory with as many facets as a veritable diamond? But now, I'm more curious about you, sir. You've spent so much money, only to create such an unsightly mess. Aren't you worried you'll end up in disgrace like Grady?
A merchant at my age who still cares about dignity would be an absolute failure.
Oh, in that case, my business here is settled. I'll take my leave.
All right. It's your turn, Miss Hasna. I'll sign the declaration to renounce the trademark on your name and all rights to your creative works. Are you happy with that?
Happy? Never. But if you don't carry it through, I'll squeeze your puny neck with every ounce of my strength until I disappear!
But,
I'll watch you take your last breath, even if I know it won't actually kill you.
Like,
Goodbye.
that's the area. That's the area I'm getting.
Merchant.
And I've gotten it twice. So, from what I'm reading, they said it might be
I've always wanted
a GPU driver issue or a
you were already dead.
hardware one. Now, if it's a hardware, I'm gonna be pissed because I literally bought this GPU like 2 months ago.
Now that's a heartfelt confession. Osna, I do hope your wish comes true.
I think I'm gonna install a new one, do a test stream and see what happens. Well, after, anyway. He was once a nameless who rode the stars aboard the Interstellar Express. He's Ryder? Yeah, okay, very fair.
March 7th is always bringing back bizarre and curious things. One time, she even brought back something called a raiding pistol, and it only gave Pom-Pom a single point. Also, watch out for Himiko's coffee. It's the most terrifying beverage Pom-Pom's ever encountered. But please don't ever tell her that to her face.
Is it worse than the tea from
Sure.
Granholm's hometown?
100 times worse.
I'd love to have a try.
And that person is always dragging March 7th into trouble. Pom-Pom had such high hopes for Dan Heng, but even he started to follow along now.
Mm-hmm.
You passengers are all the same. Mikhail, you're spacing out again. What's going through that head of yours?
Conductor, looks like it's time to say our goodbyes again.
Will you be returning to the Express?
Maybe. I'm just happy to hear that so many people like me have boarded the Express over the years. The nameless come and go. Some find a place they want to stay, while others keep moving forward. Just like the silver rails that never stop. That's the Astral Express. I'm sure the conductor's future will never be lonely. The Holy Grail War is coming to an end, and wandering souls must return to their rest. I need to go back to Penacony.
Mikhail, remember, whether you leave or stay, the Astral Express will always be the home of the Nameless. Pom-Pom will always be here, waiting for your return.
It's a deal then, conductor. The next time the Express stops at Penacony, please sound the horn for me, Rosalina, and Tiernan. If we can hear it, then we'll definitely come visit you.
It's a promise.
You see, wishes lose their power once spoken aloud.
I guess that's the end.
That does sound like something you'd say. Anyway, the first Holy Grail War orchestrated by Old Odie ended up being the last one. But the Dream Bubble movie, co-produced by Mr. Rekka and Dr. Edward, became a huge hit. Not only did it fill up movie theaters in Epsilon, it even created a new dream-chasing trend throughout the stars. Mr. Odie and the IPC's Penacony branch made quite the fortune from it. Yes, Mr. Adventuring Guest. Cody simply brushed everything off as entertainment when questioned about placing family heads and shareholders in danger. While compensation and lawsuits are inevitable, I suspect he already knew exactly what was coming, even before the Holy Grail was activated. Now, old Odie did say he planned to give you some money, but even he thought that was too crude. So instead, he gave us the most valuable thing from this Holy Grail war. There's something inside the Holy Grail. I think this is a note for you.
Hey, brother, since y'all look pretty busy, I headed out with Hook. Big thanks to Mr. Odie for buying this rare trinket I got my hands on. That's how I could afford this spontaneous trip. By the way, aren't you curious what old Sempo's wish to the Holy Grail was? I knew it, bro! You're still thinking about old Sempo, and I won't lie, the audience is waiting for it too. All right, folks, the show's over, but if there's anything still out there that could hear and fulfill my wish, I wish for everyone in the world to be happy, joyful, free, and have their every desire fulfilled.
And that is it. Yeah, right. I'll see you. Was it Wednesday night? Oh, yeah, Wednesday night for me for 2.1. Alright, final thoughts before I head off. I thought the collab was okay. Okay, minus the whole voice acting debacle and all of that shit. Definitely dragged out in some parts. And then definitely could have been done better. So as I said earlier, I'll probably give it like 6.5, 7. Being generous out of 10, honestly.
All things are connected by
but yeah, if they actually do another collab in like one of the other games, they need to get it right properly. But yeah, comes out Monday. Wait. July 16th. When is July 16th? Yeah, July 16th is Wednesday. I'm about to say, they never do updates on a Monday. That's so rare. That would be so awkward, man. I knew usually their updates usually like Tuesday for like Americans, but Wednesday for everyone else. Like they do a Monday. Oh yeah, something's clearly gone wrong. No worries. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Sorry about the stream tech issues. I think I kind of know how to mitigate it, but I need to go around some tests later on and see what's happening. So yeah, I'll see you guys for Zenless on Wednesday. We'll see how that story turns out.
All things are
enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, or even morning as it is for me. And yeah, stay safe.